Now, John Hodgman,
What? Am I still here?
you're still here.
Oh, goodness.
I just get to sit and listen.
Radio is confusing.
It can be. Your book deals a lot in the end of the world, but let's see how you do in our quiz show. It's called Whose Apocalypse Is It Anyway? John's Hodgman and Darnielle will be the visiting team. Representing the home team from Riff Tracks and Mystery Science Theater 3000, Bill Corbett and Kevin Murphy. And author of the Sandman series, American Gods, and Coraline, Neil Gaiman.
The quintessential Midwesterner, Neil Gaiman.
Right.
You might be able to tell from his accent, he's from Wisconsin.
It's always a dead giveaway, isn't it?
It's a Wisconsin accent.
Oh, sure.
Now, here's how it works, gentlemen. I'll present each side with actual prophecies of the end of the world. Whichever team scores the most points is the winner, and responses will be judged on both veracity and my own capriciousness. Home team, you're up first. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
We're ready.
The Taiwanese cult known as Chen Tao believed that God would announce the end of the world on March 31st, 1998, via cable TV, and even people who didn't have cable would be able to see it. To prepare, members of Chen Tao moved to Garland, Texas. Why?
Great TV reception.
There's also a lot of cattle that could be dehydrated there. So, getting ready for the end, getting lots of that jerky that they're going to need to.
Is it high? Is it a high?
Gentlemen, I need an answer.
They'll be taken up to heaven, is what I'm thinking.
Because it's a very high planed plateau.
Easier to be taken up to
You know.
the saucers. In heaven.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That is incorrect. Garland, they thought, sounded like Godland, so they figured it would be a good place to wait. Visiting team, many technologists and futurists worry about a scenario in which tiny robots begin to self-replicate out of control and overrun humanity. What is the name given to this theory?
It's rooted in truth, so it's
I think I know.
the truth theory.
It's small robotism. I think.
Small robotism. I had that as a child.
I think I know the
I
answer.
need an answer.
Gray goo.
Grey goo is correct.
Lord Hodgman.
I was sure that it was actually tiny Mary Poppins-like creatures, and it was nanny technology.
Nano Poppins technology.
That Midwestern humor.
Yeah.
We're going to get points taken away.
I believe
if we're
they
not
call
careful.
those nanopops, and it's a very real threat. Home team, 1524 was a very good year if you were in England and could build enormous boats. English families needed arks in preparation for the biggest flood since Noah, or so they thought. It never came. But why did scholars insist that it would?
Giant comet that year.
Overpopulation of giraffes, marching two by two.
I think probably it's something to do with the Scots. Because
Scots?
if you're English, you just blame the Scots.
Okay.
All right, we can go with that.
It's always worked
I'm
for
on
me.
board with that.
Yeah,
All right, gentlemen, your answer.
the Scots.
The
Damnable Scott.
damnable Scots. Can we amend it to damnable?
I'm sorry.
Come on, we can accept that, can't we?
Visiting team, would you like to take a whack at this one?
Sure, he would.
I think it has something to do with dating from the time of Christ, that they've done some math. The answer is math.
Math.
That's a double wrong. Astrologist Johannes Stuffler had predicted it because the planets would be aligned in Pisces, and he figured Pisces is a water sign, so flood.
So the answer was science.
Science.
Science. You were close with math.
It's always math or science. It's 50-50.
I had
All right.
a 50% chance.
But that was a
according to my
good
math.
question because even if you didn't know the precise answer, if you thought about it, you could reason it out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Also,
well-
of course, approximately 1/12 of all Scots are Pisces.
Are Pisces?
Wow.
Okay.
They're
in
very
that case,
watery
here's
people.
what I'm going to do because math is similar to science. I will give you half credit, visiting team, and because 1/12 of Scots are Pisces, I will give you 1/12 credit. Home team.
We're on the board.
Yes.
All right.
Put them on the board.
Victory is within our grasp.
Visiting team, What notable prophecy begins with an earthquake, birds, snakes, and an airplane?
It was on the second Sonic Youth record, I think.
Yeah.
Is it,
I
is
don't-
it the Celestine? Is it
Is it
the
2012?
Mayan? The what?
2012, the movie 2012?
I need an answer.
2112 from the band Rush.
The answer is 2112 from the band Rush.
You know, you were close.
Claim the moral victory.
But
Can we take a
it's a
crack at
modern
that?
prophecy. It starts with an earthquake, birds, snakes, and an airplane. And Lenny Bruce is not afraid.
The band Rapid Eye Movement. I
Rapid
believe.
Eye Movement is the band. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. But again,
Yeah, Sonic Youth was good.
let's see. So if I add up
Thurston knows style.
rock
Can we-
and
can we have
roll
another
music,
12th of
if
a
I
point? 'Cause
subtract
that would bring us
Geddy
up to a
Lee
6.
from Michael Stipe and put that in there, that brings us to okay.
He's doing math before our very eyes. Real math.
Which?
Put him on a large arc.
Judging by my scores, it looks like the visiting team is the winner. Congratulations, visiting team. Your prize is ego-driven satisfaction. Home team, I'm sorry, you're just not as good as human beings, and thank you for playing,
Nor
everyone.
are we Johns. Right.